Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. We start the road trip with the first of 4 between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jonathan Billings, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, if you're looking for Achilles heel from this pitcher, this jumps right out at you. Right-handed batters are hitting over 300 on the season against this guy. That's something he's going to have to improve on if he expects to pitch well in this one.
At the plate, Hayden Leach. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. The 1-1 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Stepping in now, Patrick Connolly, a bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Two 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Line drive to center field. Ibanez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians leave 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Pete Barger, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. The 1-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Grounded to third. Ramirez is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The
fourth.
best revenge he can get for
The
his
right
pain is to
fielder.
find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in now, George Springer. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Correa breaking for second. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
The 2-1 pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros leave 1. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Will Tyson. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ibanez is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Time for a look at the Stros on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
2-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Another try at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Omar Guerrero.
Striding in for the Indians, Omar Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Baxter will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Stephen Baxter, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2. Is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Billy Gonzalez. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and chopped to third. Right to Ramirez. Throw gets him 2 down.
Batting 8th, the second baseman, Kevin.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Flores, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Leading off the inning, Lee James, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 9th, the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Gonzalez has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 34, Caden Leach.
Ready for another chance. Caden Leach. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Standing in now, Francisco Lindor. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Frankie Lindor. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Tribe take a 2-1 lead.
That's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
Into the box, Patrick Connolly. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Pitch is popped up. Flores on the move. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
In now, Jose Ramirez. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Connolly, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And leading off the inning, Gary Ibanez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The 2-1 on its way. 2-2. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's one down now.
The batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Connolly scoops it up. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Line drive to center field. Leach is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 2-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians offense with Cleveland's manager, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez, as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying. D-Row, the hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate in this offense.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 9, Ronnie Chisenhall.
So digging in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ibanez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Time now for the Astros road to the show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Stepping in, Omar Guerrero. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Tyson leads off first with 1 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. In now for Cleveland, Lee James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back, and it's gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Stepping in now, Jerry Guerrero. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Ripped down the first base line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 34. Caden.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Caden Leach. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 6 and the Astros 1. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Lindor comes up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 4. George.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Just hung in there on that one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Chisenhall looking up, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now. Standing in now, Stephen Baxter. Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Billy Gonzalez.
Striding in, Billy Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. We're through 4. It's the Indians 6 and the Astros 2. Sean Richardson enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 21, Sean Richardson.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into center field. Ibanez has it in his tracks. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brentwood is under this one. And that's out number 2. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Standing in, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have...
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Now at the plate, Kevin Flores. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in, Gary Ibanez. Popped him up. Ramirez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Corey Dickerson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit to short. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Coming to the plate now, Will Tyson. Ready with the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ibanez sprinting after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Now in the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 1-2. And he pops it up. Correa ranging into shallow right. He gets there, and that's the second
Now
out.
batting, catcher, Omar Guerrero.
Stepping in, Omar Guerrero. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. The 3-1. Now a swing, and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3, and no one will track it down. Payoff pitch on its way, and that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him, so no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
Lee.
A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Lee James will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
2-1.
The 2-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They lead it 6-2. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the 1st out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 4.
Digging in once again, George Springer. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Lindor takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Tommy Sanchez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0. Tommy Sanchez.
At the plate, Jerry Guerrero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 2-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Correa. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Caden Leach will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. The 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike three.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 6-2.
7th inning stretch.
Alan Sutherland gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 4, Alan Sutherland.
Stephen Baxter will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Billy Gonzalez.
Striding in for Houston, Billy Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. 1 out, nobody on. 2-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he takes a called strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Elvis Nieve has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 15.
Stepping up to the plate, Patrick Connolly. The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And this will be pulled in. Just in front of the warning track for the first out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Left fielder.
We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet. Now at the plate, Will Tyson. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Now another 1-2. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2. Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ibanez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Indians 7 and the Astros 2. Leading off the inning, Kevin Flores, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Heading out toward shallow right. Chisenhall is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box now, Gary Ibanez. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on and chopped up the middle to his left. Connolly throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Corey
Striding
Dickerson.
forward now is the DH, Corey Dickerson, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He stays alive, still 2-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. Chisenhall facing back to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive,
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball from Minute Maid Park right after this. Joel Blanco
enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work.
Popped him up. Baxter in foul ground. 1 out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Lee James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a 1-out base runner.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Ibanez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Caden Leach. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped up. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all
Now
around
batting.
right there. He's able to get a head start,
base.
full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Ibanez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple. They're on top 7-2.
Your
Eli
attention,
Cortez gets the call
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
to pitch in relief.
Number 6, Eli Cortez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. James over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's George Springer.
George.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit on the ground out to short. Connolly fields it cleanly. On to first, and now the Astros are up against it, down to their final out now.
Up next for the Astros, the first baseman,
Digging in, Steven Baxter. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try it again. 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Two out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got it.
He brings it in, and the Indians have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Cleveland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pete Barger earns win number 4 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jonathan Billings struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.